Hey, what's Eyes Unleashed here today, and back with once again another video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about quite an annoying topic, I must say, especially after recent events regarding Sonic Forces. So, I'm going to be talking about my personal problems with the Sonic fanbase, because there are definitely some problems with this fanbase, I must say, but I'm not just saying that you guys have problems, because I definitely have problems too. I'm part of these things I'm going to mention in this video today, so yeah, I mean no harm in making this video. I just want to raise awareness and let us know of our faults, so we can try and possibly improve in the future. Let's hope that does eventually happen. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let us discuss my problems with the Sonic fanbase. Problem number 1. And I think you pretty much all seen this coming, and that is, the fanbase can be very toxic at times. If you aren't positive in this community, or if you be slightly negative and realistic for this franchise, for some reason, the whole fandom will be after you. Literally. And a great example is Premier de Remy. Absolute legend, this guy, in my opinion at least. I mean, you can have your own opinions on him, but oh well, I'm not stopping you. But yeah, he is negative and realistic a lot of the times, but for some reason, everybody hates that. They just say, "Oh, Prem, why are you always negative? Be positive for once." Come on, man. When was the last actually great 3D Sonic game? Sonic Generations. 10 years ago. It's going to be pretty hard for somebody to be positive after 10 years of bad 3D Sonic games. I mean, come on, guys. Seriously, leave him alone. Right, adding on to the toxicness of this franchise, well, fanbase anyways, for some reason, no one is allowed to have an opinion for a very strange reason. Or you get a damn Twitter mob after you. Although, sometimes, it is acceptable and the right thing to do when somebody steps out of line. So, yeah, being toxic and arguing isn't always a bad thing. And now this last branch of being toxic is due to quite recent events, honestly, and that is, if you compliment a disliked game, once again, another Twitter mob after you. Why can't people like Forces? People compliment 06 Unleashed day in, day out. But when somebody starts complimenting Forces, "Oh my god, what are you doing? Sonic Team are going to get the wrong ideas. Don't compliment Forces. It's such a bad game. Oh my god, what are you doing, mate?" Is that you, a singular person, is going to change their minds at Sonic Team to make games like Forces again? What is wrong with you? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Forces isn't all bad. I can tell you that much. I mean, I personally enjoy the game, so I'm a bit biased to it, but still, Forces definitely has some redeeming qualities. Art style, music, visuals, all redeeming qualities that not every Sonic game can have. So, compliment the Forces on it. I see no problems there. Right, the next problem is taking things the wrong way. This happens a lot in the Sonic fanbase, let's be honest here. If you criticize Sonic Team just a teeny tiny bit, that somehow means you hate Iizuka and aren't a real fan. Where is the logic here? Are we not allowed to criticize anymore? Criticizing is necessary. Nobody gets better without criticism. That's a true fact. Nobody does. Sonic Team and Sega aren't going to know what they've been doing wrong if we don't tell them vocally and say, "Sega, fix these damn controls in Sonic Forces, man. They're all bloody awful. What's going on here? Fix it. I don't want another rubbish 3D Sonic game with bad controls. Fix it now." People need to be stern with Sega. Get their point across, or they aren't going to listen. It might sound negative at times, but it's supposed to be negative. It's criticizing. Right, the next problem is offending and insulting others, and I may be also guilty of this, so I'm not perfect when it comes to this, I can say that much. Right, while you may not like someone's opinions, violence, to a very much surprise, is not the answer. Those people that you disagree with are still humans with feelings like me and you. So don't really harass them and start calling them names. Please, don't do that. It's not nice. Sonic would say, that's no good. Even if they are wrong, or you don't agree with them, be constructive, or just flat out ignore them. You're just creating a bigger problem by letting their words get to you. Huh. That sounds like a Sonic says. The next problem of the Sonic fan base. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Anyways, the next problem is blaming Sonic Team and Sega unrightly. This is absolutely horrible thing. Why are we blaming them when they're not in the wrong? Sometimes they are wrong. There's no doubt about that. But not always. They can't be releasing games when there's a pandemic. Like, come on guys, what the hell is wrong with you? Sega were clearly affected very heavily by the pandemic, and you guys are still wanting a new game? God damn it, man. This fanbase can be so ungrateful sometimes. Also, don't go saying that Sega and Sonic Team don't care, because they do. They just need better direction. That's all. Let me ask you something. Who goes into making a game wanting to make it bad? Sega is a company. They want to make a good product. They're not going to go make a bad one. It's going to be bad financially. When Sega and Sonic Team put out a game, they genuinely believe that that game is good. Though it can be extremely rushed sometimes. They never don't care. Because believe me, if they didn't care, they would just not make Sonic games anymore. Sonic would be dead if they didn't care. Trust me. Sonic Team and Sega have the ambition. Is this the wrong direction? And Sega, give Sonic Team a bigger budget, please. Time for my final problem with the Sonic fanbase. And that is changing opinions on a whim. This happens with literally every single Sonic game that comes out. At the start, the game is either highly regarded or highly disliked. Then like a couple of years later, you know what, maybe that game wasn't so bad. Actually, you know what, yeah, I like that. Nah, I like the game now, it's actually really good. Now, I do understand that people's opinions can change, and they might just realise the good thing in the bad games, but Sega can't make a game that satisfies us all if we decide to keep changing opinions all of a sudden. How are they going to know what we want? They can't give us what we want if we keep saying, well, that's a bad game, don't do that, 5 years later. Actually, you know what? No, that's a good game. Sega, make more of this, please. And then they've already came out with the game that's not the same as that now, because we said 5 years ago that was a bad game. Another way people change their opinions on a whim, for example, people were saying they wanted Sonic ports. Sega gives them Sonic ports, and what do? They still complain. Not even that. Sonic Origins and Sonic Colors Ultimate are not even ports. They're remasters, even better than a port. Updated ports, that's what a remaster is. Taking that a step further, people were genuinely asking for a Colors port. Sega gives them a Colors remaster. What do? They complain. I mean, what the hell is wrong with you guys? I mean, I do understand that things do look off, but it's essentially the same game, just with a fresh coat of paint over it. It's not that big of a deal, like, come on. Anyways, that just wraps it up for today's video. Yep, so yeah, that's pretty much all my problems with the Sonic fanbase. I don't know if I should be asking for your guys' opinions on this, but I guess I will. Do you guys have a problem with me? That sounds depressing. Come on, you probably have a problem with me, come on. You obviously do. Colors Ultimate, being a douchebag sometimes, I mean, all pretty good qualities of me, I must say. But yeah, do you guys agree with these points I've made in this video? Or don't you? Do you have a different point to add? Let me know down below, I want to know. I hope you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. And I hope to see you next time. Peace.